In this video, we're going to talk about exponential transformation. And in this question, we're asked to A, sketch the graph, B, find the horizontal asymptote, C, find the domain, and D, find the range. F of x equals to 3 to the power of x minus 3. So in this case, the 3 is our B. And then our C is going to be 0 because x isn't adding or subtracting any number. And then we have the D, which is going to be, the D is going to be minus 3. All right, so looking at the rules, it's saying that the D tells us if we're moving vertically up or down. So if it's positive, we're going to go up. If it's negative, we're going to go down. And then for rule number 2, we're talking about horizontally C units. We're gonna shift left or right. So if C is a positive number, then we're gonna move to the left. And if C is a negative number, we're gonna move it to the right. So that's what I mean by opposite direction. And then number 3, y-intercept becomes the interval notation that's 0, comma, b to the c power plus d. And then for rule number 4, it talks about that the horizontal asymptote becomes y equals to d. In this case, our d is going to be negative 3. And then the range is going to be d to negative. The range becomes d to infinity. And the domain is still the same, so negative infinity to infinity. So we have the original equation that y equals to 3 to the x power. And then the new equation is f of x equals to 3 to the x power minus 3. So we can see that this is the transformation. Because the transformation is outside and not next to the x, this is going to be a vertical shift, and we're shifting down 3 units. And just to go back to the problem, let's skip A for now. And then for B, we're asking the horizontal asymptote. So that's gonna be rule number 4. It talks about that y equals to d. Because we know that our d is negative 3, the answer for B is gonna be y equals to negative 3. And then looking at C, we're asking for the domain of the function, and that we can find in rule number 6. So it's still going to be negative infinity to infinity. And then because we're asking for interval notation, it's going to be negative infinity to infinity. And then for question D, it's asking for the range of the function. And then for that, we can find the answer from here. We have the parent function y equals to 3 to the power of x. Since we talked about how there's no horizontal transformation and only vertical transformation, in the new graph we can see everything is shifted down 3 units, including the horizontal asymptote.